How are you guys doing? It's me, Ty Smith, Mono Renaissance Man, getting ready to do a reaction video to something that is a little different. So, the reason why I say that is this. You guys remember the last time that somebody sent me a video and they want to know my thoughts on it, which I do appreciate that. Hence all the symbols in the head. They just say they like the way that I intellectually break things down, or the way that I think, because I'm not into news, I don't watch it, not into politics, any of that stuff. So anyway, the last video I did was about Donald Trump inviting those football players to the White House and feeding them food. So anyway, somebody wanted the controversy that came up, and I told you guys in the live chat that they said, man, you got to hear what Liam Neeson said. It's causing a bunch of stir. So this happened last night with the live chat, which was February the 6th, 2019. And the next morning, while I was going and seeing patients, all I was hearing on the radio was that. And so now what I'm getting ready to do, I'm getting ready to watch the full interview myself to see what it was about. And then I'm going to give my take on it. No, I know who people might be commenting, who gives a crap about what you think, blah, 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 blah. Well, there's about 45 some odd thousand people on my channel that does. And a lot of people ask me to look at it and see what my take is on it. The reason why they're asking me, because we have had deep conversations in this live chat before about the N-word, homosexuality, the Donald Trump. We had conversations about anything, because in this channel, we talk about stuff. We don't just scrape stuff on the carpet and just let stuff be, because, you know, that I'm done. I mean, people are tired of that now. And I've never not been able to, I've never had it to where my mouth is mute to where I don't voice my opinion, my thoughts on anything. If somebody asks me, I'm going to tell them. So anyway, I'm getting ready to go right on into it. This is Liam Neeson. All right, so I'm getting ready to go into it and listen to what it is that he said, and then we'll just go from there.
Let's go to the Independent for the report, please.
She told me she had been raped, but she handled the situation of the rape. I asked, did she know who it was? No. What colour were they? She said it was a black person. I went up and down areas with a cosh, hoping I'd be approached by somebody. I'm ashamed to say that. And I did it for maybe a week, hoping some black bastard would come out of a pub and have a go at me about something, you know, so that I could kill him.
He said black bastard.
Is that it? Is that it? I hope that's not it. And what I mean by that, I hope that all on these dang on radio shows while I was riding around seeing patients, they was causing all that stir. What? Okay, so his friend got raped, and she said it was a black man. I guess he walked around with whatever he said in his hand, whatever, and he hung around a pub, hoping that some black bastard would start something with him so he can kill him. So, in a nutshell, I'm going to probably definitely give my explanation. You can call me what you want to. How was that racist? Because he said black. Is that what made it racist? Because he said black? Because, guys, y'all know how we talk in this chat. I don't get it. I don't get it. We've had people break in our house before, and everybody was a suspect. I mean, our neighbor was a suspect. Our neighbor kids was a suspect. The people across the street was a suspect. Anybody that looked at us in any strange way during that whole week became like a suspect. That's like if they kind of just, hey guys, I'm like, oh, see, why they acting funny? Why they acting funny? If that's all that people about getting ready, if this right here is what is getting ready to cause people to get stirred up, it seemed like everybody is just on this kick that if anybody say the least amount of thing, they just ready to just come out with the claws. Now, he said in the interview, if y'all heard it, this right here from this clip that I just heard, he said, I am ashamed to say. So this is what I'm getting at. If this so-called is a Christian nation and all that, and let's just say, okay, I'll throw something out. I'll throw something at y'all. Liam Neeson, I personally don't believe that the man is racist. I don't. But what I'm getting at is this. Where do we go if we found out that a person was a white supremacist, purposely, okay? White supremacists hate black people, hate anybody that's not white. What if that white person said, oh, I found out the shame that I've caused and I felt bad about what I did and the things that I stood for, things I believed, da 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 da, and I'm ashamed of it. Now, this is who I am. So that man lives his life for 40 some odd years, and then he goes on to an interview and say, back then, you know, I would have killed any black bastard. I didn't like black people. If any black person would have said the wrong thing to me, I would have pulled a gun and now, ooh. So my point in saying all that is, number one, I don't think Liam Neeson was never part of no white supremacist group or anything that was racially against any other race, period. So he said that's how he felt because of what had happened to his friend. If it was me and somebody said this happened to, you know, a close friend of mine or something like that, I probably would have had the same thoughts because you get mad. Everybody becomes a suspect. You just want somebody to start something with you so you can just take that anger that you're harnessing in out on somebody. So you notice that he said he was waiting for any black bastard to come out and start something with him so he can kill him. Now, how was that racist? The woman said it was a black man, and he said he was hoping that any black bastard would start some stuff with him. I have no idea how that was racist. If the woman said, oh, it was a white man, and he said I was looking for any white bastard to come out, then it would be like, oh, well, that's cool because he said it was a white man. But I don't, guys, I'm serious. Again, where have we gotten to the point to where, I don't know, the world system taught you how you should think? I'm hearing this for the first time, and I don't feel like that man said nothing racist whatsoever, all because he said black. If that's the case, no black person should be saying black to another black person. Golly, my mama is a racist then. My mom used to always say that when she got mad, get your black A over here, you know, or get your black A out the street. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It just was a saying. Again, when somebody says certain things that's supposed to be so-called racially, you know, triggered or whatever like that, it all needs to be thought about first. First of all, put your emotions aside. Put that defensive mechanism that's been taught in you, taught him, put that aside and listen to what the man was actually saying. Because if you listen to him, you will see his heart's content. His heart content and what he was saying at that point did not make me feel like he was saying something racially charged. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's why we was talking about the N-word. We were telling you guys, I was telling you guys about where I grew up at, the reason why the hood, the ghetto, whatever. I've been around, once I got away from, the streets and all that, I'm around rich people, middle class, high class, upper class, first class, all those different classes that I've been around. And I would explain this to people that whenever somebody said the N-word, it wasn't the fact because they said the word nigger or nigga. It was the fact that we got mad because we knew what your intentions in saying it was for. So what I'm saying that all for is this. When Liam Neeson said that, I did not take that like he was calling the man. Come on, y'all. And if anybody want to get in here, you can call me a coon. You can say what you want to. I do not care. I really don't care because it's too easy. This is too easy. You throwing shots at me and want to call me names, whatever like that, want to call me a sellout. I've been there, done that. Okay, moving on. Boom. Because it's not going to matter. But what I'm simply saying is that put people, America, whatever, needs to put the emotion defense mechanism aside and actually listen to what he's saying. Boom. I am ashamed that I felt this way, is what he said. He didn't say I'm ashamed that I am or was that way. He said I felt ashamed that I felt that way. So in other words, he was pretty much saying like I guess he wanted to take his rage out on somebody he wanted to take his rage out on somebody that fit the description of what that one was talking about, which is a black person. He didn't say I went around looking for any black person to go beat up on. He said I went around and I hung out around a pub because in pubs there's gonna be some party in there probably halfway drunk, somebody in there probably like we hear about bar fights and all that. And he said he was just looking for a black bastard to start something with him so he can take that rage out on that person. Which, is it wrong? Yes, it's wrong, but I'm not saying it's wrong in the sense of saying it's racially wrong. It's not. It was wrong that he had intentions of wanting somebody to start something for him so he can have a reason to kill them. Now, if it was a white person, yeah. If it's a black, we all should take it the same way. It would have been better if it was a white man. No. Would it have been better if it was a black man? No. Would it have been better if it was an Indian? I don't know, an Asian, a Russian, I don't know, Hawaiian, Samoan, Iceland. Would it have been better if he said any of those people? What we need to be looking at is the fact that his heart, at that time, Liam Neeson's heart intentions was to possibly kill somebody. Now, because it happened to be a black person, all of a sudden now it's a race thing now. Oh boy, he shouldn't have said a black person. And you know, if you want to keep stuff real, I mean, golly, if saying the N-word is how we've been taught to say who is able to say it and who's able to not to say it, then in that case, they should ban it from all rap music. Like from here forth, the word nigga, nigger, nig, any shape, form, or fashion of the word nigger, nigger, nig, whatever, that is not going to appear in any more rap songs or anything like that, or no songs like that whatsoever. Because is it about the word that's being said, or is it about the heart's intent on what they want that word to come out on you as? You know what I mean? If I'm saying the word nigga or nigger or whatever like that, reason why people will get offended by it is because how your heart intentions was meant for it to hurt me. So now I know that you're only saying the N-word because you're trying to hurt me, to put me in the place of what people were called back in the slave days. Now I'm gonna get mad. I understand that, but even if people done that on purpose to me too, it's too easy now. I mean, my way of thinking is way beyond that. You can call me anything you want to. I mean, calling me the N-word ain't no better than you calling me a bastard or a B or an a-hole or a son of a B. I mean, whatever cuss words you might want to call me, I take all that stuff the same. The fact that you are meaning that to offend me and trying to get me triggered, and since I know my enemy and know what you're doing, I'm not gonna respond to it the way you expect me to. So I know, like I said, I know I'm gonna catch a lot of, if you want to disagree with this, that's fine. Be civil about it. But you want to jump on here, like I said, I don't care. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Call me a coon. Call me, what you call it? I mean, I heard people say things like Uncle Sam's something, or call me a sellout. I don't care what you want to call me, because I only live for one person, and that's him. I don't care what nobody thinks of me in a bad way, because I don't live my life for them. I am an independent individual, and I think with my own brain. I don't run with the masses. I don't everybody, ooh, you heard what Liam Neeson said? He said something racist. What did he say? He said that he called somebody a black bastard. Okay, but what happened to made him, see, people get mad when I say things like that, when I say, well, what made him mad to call them that? Dude, like, for real, bro, it don't matter what happened, this fact that he called him a black bastard. No, it does matter what happened. I want to know why the man said what he said. So then you find out the real story behind why he said it, and that should shut it down. But guess what? Something like this, man, that's why I couldn't be no celebrity. Because if I was Liam Neeson, I would have been flat out like, yes, I'm telling y'all, this is how I felt at the time. That was my thinking. I said that I was ashamed of. I'm not going to apologize for the way that I felt and what was going on then. That's not who I am now, and that's the problem with how people want to be now. That's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why if you were a criminal or you a felon, y'all know that you always gonna be a felon, but you're really not. That's why felons say that, man, I get out of jail, I did a misdemeanor, I can't even get a job, because once I mark that felon thing on there, they label me. And that's not even who you are. And that's how we should be looking at it. Don't look at nobody for who they are. Look at them for who they will become. If Liam Neeson, let's just say, hypothetically, if he was racist at that time, 40 years ago, and he's not now, where is the forgiveness at? I mean, like I said, if some white supremacists, KKKs, whoever, whatever group, I don't care. Even if you are black and you racist against white people, if you were once there and you are no longer that, there is no way that we should be judging. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know if the man is, I don't know if Liam Neeson is religious or anything like that, but let's just say if the man repented of how he was, and that's covered by, that's covered by the blood. Sins blotted out. Jesus died for that. I'm talking to Christian people, so if you're atheist, you can still listen, but I'm not trying to down y'all, nothing like that. I just got a majority of my subscribers are Christian believing people, Christian Bible believing, God believing people. And what I'm saying is that if, again, hypothetically, if Liam Neeson was racist and he repented of that, denounced how the way he was, and 40 years later, this man has produced some of the best movies I've ever seen. I mean, I think y'all seen him in Schindler's List. That was the first movie I ever seen him in, but that's not who he is now. So why are we getting ready to judge this man right now for something that he possibly may have been 40 years ago? He's not, I don't, guys, I'm sorry. I don't think that Liam Neeson is a racist. That's my take on that. So anyway, I know, again, I'm gonna catch some heat over that. You are more than welcome to disagree with me. If you got some new video or something of Liam Neeson saying something underground, on a hidden tape or something like that with him saying it, then okay, but I don't know. I just don't think that that's what he meant by that. Again, people stop listening necessarily to words. It's like whenever you get a book, if you read a book and it said, Tom went to the store to get some candy, And you say, oh, he knows how to read. Yeah, you know how to read words, but do you know how to comprehend what they were saying? What happened? I don't know. Can you read? Yes. I just read the whole sentence. Okay, but tell me what the sentence says. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of times we just so used to reading words without actually comprehending what is being said. We so used to hearing words without actually comprehending what the message is behind those words. You think that man really wanted to get on TV like that and intentionally cause some type of racial split? But now in today's world, they teaching people to think that way. Anything somebody say, uh-oh, that's racist. I mean, I got patients that while I was in Panama City, we would talk about certain things and they'll say, oh, I have my friend is, he's African American. I'm like, you can say black. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with saying black. I'll say a white dude, a white guy. I'll say it all day long. There's nothing wrong with you saying it. But this is actually, in all honesty, guys, to me, this is absolutely, it's easy. It's too easy. But I do think that because there's so much stuff in the world that's going on or not going on, people just want to find something. Like, oh, if there's some peace in the world, oh, look, Liam Neeson just said, okay, here we go. Let's keep this racial thing going, because then guess what? When Liam Neeson's story dies down within the next 2 or 3 months, something like that, something else gonna pop up. Everybody gonna jump on that because we gotta have these stories going. We gotta keep these ratings up. We gotta keep these things going. We gotta keep America divided, anything like that. Anyway, I will be right there. If Liam Neeson is listening to this right now, I will come and stand by you, and I will go to the red carpet with you to go see your movie. I'm going to go see the movie. So, I mean, guys, come on. Is it really that serious, or is this because you've been made to think and feel and believe that it's supposed to be that serious? I'm serious. Huh? No. So anyway, that's my take on that, guys. Y'all can tell me what y'all think. Leave it in the comments below. I know there's going to be some angry comments in here. Go ahead and shoot, because I'm going to delete the comments right off of there. If you want to be civil about it and leave some comments in here about why you might disagree with me, that's cool. I'm with that. That's great. Everybody has a different perspective on things. But I'm telling you, from my perspective, this is what I see. This is what I heard. I'm listening to the message that this man was saying, and I would probably be thinking the same exact way. Man, so anyway, again, subscribers, you guys, that's my take on that. That's all I have on that. This is too easy to deal with. This is really, really simple. I can't believe that America or whoever, like all the stuff I heard on the country. I had it on the country station. They were talking about it. Then I tried to listen to Tom Joyner, and they were talking about it. I mean, man, I'm thinking like, so now that I heard it for myself, that's so petty. That is so petty that this shouldn't even have been even an issue. It shouldn't even have been a problem. It should have just went on about like it was nothing. That's what the man said. So nothing wrong with that. If it was a dang on, I mean, in Florida, if a kid or a person gets taken by an alligator, they go and shoot about 15 alligators to see if they can find the person's missing body parts. Well, what I'm saying that for is that it was an alligator that did the attack, so they went look for an alligator. It was a black person that did that. He went looking for somebody. He didn't say for that particular person. Don't get me wrong. He said he was looking for a black person to start something with him so he can take his rage out on. And now, was it thinking wrong? Yes. Not racially, though, but just it was wrong that he wanted to, it was wrong for him to think and want to put harm on anybody, period. So anyway, I know I said it before. I had like 3 conclusions, like people at church. You know, the pastor said, I'm getting ready to close. And then he say, in closing. Then he gonna say, now I'm closing. Then he shuts his Bible. Then he picks up his Bible. And then he said, now I'm getting ready to close for real. I just did one of those numbers right there. But anyway, guys, again, leave y'all comments down there below. Leave a thumbs up if you like it. Leave a thumbs down if you didn't agree with it. If you do leave a thumbs down, I would like to hear why you didn't agree with it. But anyway, that's my take on that. I am sticking to that. Period, point blank, mark, end of the subject. I'm Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, about to check out. I hope you guys all have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health. God bless you all in Jesus' name.